Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my living room. I have spent the past like 10 minutes trying to get this camera straight because I have major OCD and like each side it needs to be the same. But anyways, I've got my tea. What am I having? I'm having rose hip tea. I love rose hip tea. It's really good for like anti-inflammatory and it's got heaps of antioxidants and stuff like that. So I love this with like a little bit of honey or coconut sugar. It's really nice as well. But yes, it's sitting on a chair right now because we don't have a coffee table. We're actually going to go pick up a coffee table this Saturday. So finally we will have a coffee table in our lounge room because it's so annoying having to put my drinks on the floor whenever I'm like doing my devotions or sitting here on my phone or whatever. But anyways, let's get straight into today's video. So I thought I'd do a sit down chit chat video with you guys today. As you guys know, me and Carl are both living, well, he hasn't moved in yet. He will soon be living here, but I am right now still living with my parents and Carl will be moving in soon. But we've got kind of our own little area that we have designed really efficiently and very cheaply as well. Carl is amazing with finances. I used to be so bad with my money, extremely bad, to the point like when I was working full-time making about like $800 a week, which is quite a lot of money for when I was that old. Probably from the age of like 15 to 19, I was making like a decent amount of money a week through working, but I would literally spend it within that week. And I had zero in my savings account up until I met Carl, and I basically just blew all my money on whatever. My friends would go out, I would go out, we would be out shopping, I would go get food, I would get probably about like 2 drinks. I would, if I seen something that I liked, I'd buy it. Like I would just blow all my money. I kind of got to the point where I was like, if I had money, I would spend every single cent of it, and Afterpay killed me as well. I had so much debt, like extreme amount of debt, especially for someone my age. That should not be in that much debt at all. And I couldn't, well, I could have paid it, but I didn't because I just spent it on unnecessary things that I didn't need. So today I'm going to be talking about finances and how me and Carl save money, and also things that I stopped buying which was a bit unnecessary to be able to save money. Yes, we are saving money because we're not really paying that much rent or water bills or anything like that because we're living with my parents, but we are saving for a house deposit as well, and we've got a baby on the way, so we do have a lot of things to pay for. And just being an adult and living in Australia is expensive in itself, but we are quite good with our finances. I can happily say that. A year ago I wouldn't have been able to say that at all, and I wish I had known these things back then. This intro has been going for 6 minutes, so I'm just gonna get straight into 10 things that I no longer buy to save money. So the first one is fast food. I used to live off fast food, especially before I was vegan, but even like when I was vegan, like at the start of last year, I was just going out all the time, even just like going to McDonald's and getting like chips. And I know that that's super unhealthy, but since I have changed my diet, I haven't been buying that much fast food. Really, it does add up like so much if you're spending however much a week on fast food. And it's not that me and Carl don't go out for dinner. We do go out every Sunday night after church with a group of people and get dinner, but that's really it. Like I rarely go out and get lunch or dinner or anything like that. I usually just make it at home. I do prefer home cooked meals because it is a lot healthier and it does save you quite a lot of money as well. So that is something that we have stopped buying. Not 100%, but we have cut down. And to be honest, like if you think about it, you're spending about $10 per meal, $5 to $10 per meal. And if you're doing that like 3 to 5 times a week, like that could be like $30 to $50 a week that you're just spending on fast food when you could have had a meal at home or taken a snack with you or anything like that. But it really does add up, especially if you're spending say like $10 on a meal 3 to 5 times a week. Really, about a month you're spending about like $120, and then a year maybe like over $1,500 just on fast food, which I think is completely unnecessary when there is food at home. And I understand my mum when we'd like finish school and would be driving past McDonald's and she'd tell us there's food at home. I get that now. I completely get that now. So the next one is Afterpay, Zip Pay, Open Pay, all the different types of pays. We don't use that anymore, and I used to be a sucker for this. I racked up like a $2,000 bill, like $1,000 to $2,000 bill one time, and I only just paid that off like maybe about 6 months ago. But I used to use Afterpay every single week because I couldn't afford to buy things, but I would want things, so I would just go out, use Afterpay and buy it, and then I'd end up with all this debt and having to pay it off weekly, which just like I think I was paying over $200 off weekly from Afterpay. And now, well, Carl is completely against it, so he doesn't let me use it anyways. But honestly, it saved me so much money just realizing that I don't need these things, and I can be saving so much money, like $200 a week just on not buying these certain items that I really don't need, that I just like and want. Now, like, we kind of go by like, if we can't afford it, we won't buy it. But yeah, that has saved us so much money. Just think, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. The third one is unnecessary clothes. And as I said before, I always used to Afterpay stuff and just kind of buy things that I wanted. Like, I'd see in the shop like a nice top or a nice skirt or jewelry or makeup or hair products or whatever, and I would buy it, which honestly made me spend so much money. Like, I would literally just go to the shop just to spend my money, even though I didn't need things. Like, I had so many pairs of shoes, so many skirts, so many pairs of jeans, heaps of shirts, and really I didn't need that much stuff. If you think about it, like, you only need a few of the same item if something's in the wash or whatnot. But because we live in a consumer driven world, we see all these ads on TV, on Instagram still gets me sometimes, Facebook, Google ads and whatnot, and we see these things and we're like, oh, I really, really want that, and then we go out and spend the money on it, when really we have like 5 other of the same thing in different colors. So that is one thing that I've stopped buying. I don't really remember the last time I bought myself anything really. I do need to go out soon and buy some stuff that will fit this bump, because I'm growing and this skirt is getting very tight. So that is one thing that has saved us quite a lot of money. The next one is quite similar, and that is jewelry. I don't have an excessive amount of jewelry, and neither does Carl. I literally have these 2 pairs of earrings, my small sleepers stay in, and these hoops here I basically wear every single day. It is going out of focus. Yeah, these hoops I pretty much wear every day, and this necklace is one that I've had for a while that I just keep on. I don't have a whole box of jewelry, or I don't go out and buy a lot of jewelry, actually any jewelry at all. I have the necessary, well, it's not really necessary, just a few little dainty items that I love, and that is all. I don't go out and buy like a million types of earrings and necklaces and bracelets and rings, etc. I have my engagement ring and this little ring here that I bought ages ago for myself. But yeah, that saves me quite a lot of money, because I do see a lot of people, especially on Instagram, showing off their new earrings and their new like necklaces and stuff. And yes, it's nice to have those things, and there's nothing wrong with having those things, but if you are trying to save money, it is good to stop buying those things and just have what you feel is necessary. The next one is takeaway coffee, or like takeaway teas or smoothies or anything like that. So Carl still buys a lot of takeaway coffee, and I will buy maybe 1 a week. Like, I'm going out today for coffee with one of my friends, but usually I will take my Keep cup with my coffee already in it. So we have a percolator, I think it's called. It's like an Italian coffee maker, and that makes really good coffee. So what I will do is just put it in my Keep cup and then take that wherever I'm going, rather than, I feel like my camera is going in and out of focus. I apologize for that. Yeah, so pretty much I just take my Keep cup with my coffee in it wherever I go. That way I don't feel it's necessary to go and buy coffees. Maybe I will buy a coffee before church or something like that, because there is a cafe there, but it's very rarely that I go out and spend money on coffee. But to be honest, it does save you quite a lot of money. I know heaps of people that buy like 1 to 2 coffees a day. That's like $4 a day. Pretty much, I think I worked out it was around $1,300 a year spent just on coffees if you're buying one a day for around $4. So that is quite a lot of money, and it does add up, especially over the entire year. Like $1,300 you could spend on a lot of more necessary things than coffee. But if you're a big coffee drinker, I completely understand. I used to be like that too before I was pregnant. But yeah, if you don't need it, or if you can make it at home, do that, because I promise you it will save you so much money in the long run. The next one is pretty similar, kind of, not really, but that is water bottles. I used to go out and buy plastic water bottles all the time. Like, I would be out and I would be thirsty and I would just go buy a plastic water bottle, and it was nice, simple, easy, quick, cheap, what I thought, but really it's not when it adds up, and it's terrible for the environment as well. And it's also just a lot better for you not to be drinking that, because if you think about it, that water's been sitting in that plastic for how long? You're getting excess amount of estrogen and chemicals and stuff that are in the water, so it's not good for you in the first place. So one thing that I have done is bought my own reusable water bottle, and I have a few, me and Carl have a few of those ones that are like insulated, so it will keep it either cold or hot, whatever you put in there. So it's really nice, especially on like summer's days when you just want some cold water. We have a few of those, and it saves us so much money because we can like literally just fill it up anywhere. If there's a bubbler or a tap, or at home we have like our, excuse me, our filtered water. So yeah, we just fill that up before we go, and it does save you. Oh my gosh, pregnancy gives me so many like weird like hiccups and burps and stuff. So strange. I did do the calculations, and this is just a rough estimate, but say like $3 a day on water if you're buying like one water bottle a day, turns out to be around $1,000 a year just on plastic water, when plastic water bottles, when really you could just buy like a water bottle for $10, and then you're spending $10 just on the water bottle, and that can last you for years if you buy a good one. So it does save you quite a bit of money when you think about it. The next one is excessive makeup products, and this used to get me. Like, I used to spend so much money on makeup every single week, and I was doing makeup artistry at the time, but at the same time I didn't need the stuff that I was buying. Like, I was just buying it because I seen it on YouTube, like Jeffree Star was using it, or Desi Perkins or whatever. Really, I did not need that stuff at all. I would waste so much money just on crap, like different colored glitters and different types of foundations and 100 different concealers and different mascaras that did different things, and like I had like 2,000 different eyebrow products and stuff like that. Like, it honestly, and it costs so much money for good makeup, like a lot of money. I would spend maybe like $50 on like a liquid eyeliner, which is ridiculous, and I wouldn't just have one, like I would have like 12, and oh my gosh, I can't even describe how much money. I would say tens of thousands, and I am not joking when I use that amount. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on makeup that I did not need. To be honest, I could have bought maybe like 3 cars with the amount of money that I spent on makeup. I did spend a lot of money, and that could have gone into my savings. Like, I could have had a house deposit. I could have bought a brand new car. Like, I could have put that in investments. Like, I have basically just the basics. I have one foundation, one concealer, one powder, one mascara, and I basically just buy as I need. Obviously, when I run out, I'll buy another one. So I think just buying the necessary amount of makeup is basically all you need, especially if you're trying to save money. So you will be saving a lot of money if you don't spend the money on those unnecessary products. I feel like this video is going to be super long because I have been filming for like 25 minutes already. The next one is financing cars, and luckily enough my dad bought me a car when I was 16 for my 16th birthday, which I'm so grateful for, because I know a lot of people don't have that and aren't able to get that, which I completely understand. But if you're smart with your money and you save enough, you'll be able to afford one. Carl did that, and he paid his car outright. He's actually bought 2 cars, and we're renting one out for a little bit of extra income, which we completely paid out full. So we now have 3 cars that are completely paid out Obviously mine my dad paid for, but I think going out and spending and financing a car, having to pay like $200 to $400 a week on a car is a bit ridiculous. I think it would be smarter to honestly just save that money and then be able to afford a car when you need it. I do know a lot of people that spend around $400 a week just on their car loan because they went out and bought this like $60,000 to $100,000 car that they really don't need. I think that is just absolutely stupid. A car gets you to A to B, that's all you need. Like, you don't need a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW or a Porsche or anything like that. I think it's stupid going out and spending that much money on unnecessary cars that you don't need. As I said before, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. If you obviously are desperate for a car and you need to finance one, sure, like I completely get that, but don't go out and spend like $40,000 to $60,000 on a car when you could finance one that's $10,000. A car is a car. It has all its necessities. It has an engine, it has a steering wheel, like, you get my point. But yeah, we don't finance cars, we never have and we never will, but that is just our personal decision. But it does save us quite a lot of money weekly, especially with interest and stuff like that on top of it. So yeah, we just, as I said before, if we can't afford it, we don't buy it. The next one is quite similar to makeup, but that is just unnecessary beauty products like skincare. So moisturizers, cleansers, serums, face masks, hair masks, lotions, etc. Me and Carl do make a lot of our products, which has saved us quite a lot of money because I like using completely organic skincare. So before, I used to go out and buy thousands of dollars worth of different products that really I didn't need, like all these serums, like vitamin C serum, vitamin B serum, night creams, day creams. It was ridiculous the amount of money I would spend on skincare and beauty products that really you don't need. You can make a lot of those types of things at home. Now for like body wash, me and Carl make our own with like Castile soap and some essential oils. So I use one cleanser, one moisturizer that I use for my skin because my skin is quite sensitive, and then for my body I just use the Castile soap, and then as well I just use coconut oil to moisturize, and that is it. Like literally that's it. You don't really need like all these extra serums and stuff like that. Like I understand if you have acne and whatever you're doing is working, like completely understand. But if you have good skin and you just have like all these different products that sit in your cupboard for months, honestly it could be saving you quite a lot of money if you didn't use those products and just made stuff at home. Because honestly it's so simple to make these products, and there's heaps of different recipes that you can find online, and it's like half the price than what they sell at the shops. But yeah, that's just another little tip on how to save your money on those products. The last one, which has honestly saved Carl and I so much money, is not buying brand new items. And I'm talking like household items. Pretty much everything in our room, in our like little space, we have gotten off Marketplace on Facebook, and they're good products, like very decent quality products. Like this couch we got for, I think we got 2 couches for $200, and they're good quality couches that we love. They're comfortable, they don't have stains on them, they were hardly ever used. Same as like our bar stools, Bubs's cabinet, her bassinet, our aircon even, our portable aircon that's just over here, we got for like half the price that we would have paid for it. Honestly, we have saved thousands of dollars on furniture by just simply, oh there is a fly, by just simply going on Marketplace and finding half price items that are in really good quality. Because to be honest, if you go on Marketplace you can find brand new stuff that is great quality for half the price, and this fly is so annoying. Yeah, so I do recommend going on Marketplace if you need literally anything. You can find anything on Marketplace. That has saved us honestly thousands of dollars, because this couch I couldn't find brand new for under $400. Drawers I couldn't find for under $300-400, and we got them for like $130, I think. Our aircon we got for $300. which retailing price was like $500-600, and literally they only used that aircon once for an event and that was it. So please take my advice if you're trying to save money. There's just a lot of products that we don't need to be spending money on, which is just, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Like if you think about it, like I never used to have a budget. I used to just spend money on whatever that I wanted to buy, and I wasted crap loads. Like I could have so much money in my savings right now, and we do have quite a lot of savings now that I'm not buying these products. But yeah, I could have saved a lot of money. I could have been like, not a millionaire, but like I could have had so much money in my bank account. But this video has been going for quite a while, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment on how to save your money. This has definitely helped us live quite comfortably, and especially now we've got a baby on the way, we can know that we will be quite stable and be able to afford the things that we need to afford. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know every single time I post. But I love you all. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.